It's Monday, August 22nd, 2022. We are at MGM Grand Detroit. It's a really good PLO here. If you've played PLO elsewhere, you need to come to MGM Grand Detroit, as you guys will see. I can't remember if they allow recording at the tables. I believe they do. But I'm pretty excited to be here. Booked a little win. Had a nice little couple-hour detour at the lake house with my brother. It's something I normally don't do. Whenever I go on poker trips, I usually bum everything. But yeah, we're all checked into the Airbnb, and we're looking forward to playing some poker. So we're going to see what happens. And oh my God, everybody, look. It's Brent Francis. Again, if you see this guy, you got to go up to him and take a selfie. It's Brent Francis. It's an inside joke. I'll tell you about it later. Play smart, run like a god.
$225. Yeah. I closed my too fast. King call.
I mean, honestly, I think this is my third live set, maybe fourth live session since the series, you know, so.
You do one-on-one?
Yeah, a decent amount. I mean.
Anybody? No.
But yeah, I was in Vegas for 46 days during the series. That was brutal.
Airbnb?
Huh?
Airbnb?
Yeah.
Do you want regular?
But it was, yeah, it was.
How many tournaments?
I had $27,000 worth of tournaments. So that mix in anything up to like a $2,500 buy-in.
Oh.
What do you bet?
You got it.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Any drinks?
$150.
150? All right. Here's the board. It's close.
Oh. That's great. Well, that receiver's not going to get a job. Got one now. Good go.
Jack high flush.
Call. You've been gone a long time.
Oh, you've been doing
You gotta leave the mistakes to me.
What is it? 80?
80. 1580, man.
All right. Well, it's just different colored chips. That's all. Different colored clay betting discs.
got 4 players.
Why would you bet so much? Check.
Do your actual stretching. Go over to one of those chairs and do your hamstring stretch. Do back suck out of it. There's 3 to 5. Oh, you don't care. You go. Take a girl with you, or a friend, just any friend.
Check.
$6.30 is the pot.
Think Giants got a touchdown and a field goal in them.
We'll go with 6:30. I'm okay. Oh, we got the 2 idiots.
We'll see.
You guys be doing the pod.
Your set of 7s might be good right now, but if a little 4 peels off, I want to see your asshole pucker off.
450. That was over 150. It might have been a little more.
It's fucking unbelievable.
It's gone.
Never getting away from this hand. Check call.
300.
Oh,
This is 300.
I got so many
You
outs.
said check call.
I was calling anything.
I have to be part of the 450 thing. That's the shit over here, bro.
Yeah, when the 10 gets there, look at my, I can't get it. Can't get rid of it. Yeah. When the 10 gets there, I'm there. I'm like, oh.
I had 2 pairs.
I know.
And I didn't want the dot hard when you call it.
Yeah, when the 10 comes up there, that's why I'm like, this is unbelievable. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to miss this? I appreciate that.
Did you call it?
I had a complete wrap, 8-9 jack with nut hearts. Yeah, I just was like, fuck, oh my god. Thank you.
I thought you had the nut
I-
for sure. I thought you had the ace.
Well, I told you had 2 aces,
Yeah,
but not the right one. They can unmute it.
200. How much more?
30, 40, 55. 55 or something. Very close. Really close that way.
I almost called 200.
Side bet.
Good luck to you. 55.
Yeah, you got it.
What's the high hand? That was over?
It's over. Checks. Checks.
Huh?
220. Really good.
$880.
880.
You got one player ahead of you, Alex.
Good luck.
I regret my decisions.
I eat good place. This is good, but this is good. Alright. 560 from each player first, please. 560.
560.
560, yes. 560, and then what's remaining?
320.
320. Okay.
Pocket fours is the nuts.
Oh, okay. 820.
I mean, I don't think knowing that you had pocket fours is going to change anything, but I mean, if a four comes on the river, absolutely. You're right. You're absolutely right. That works.
I think you have 5.8. 9.8.
I was going to say 5.8, not good.
9.8.
So I check. Go ahead.
I got a set.
How big? It's still good.
I got a big set and I got enough straight. Which one do you want to use?
Both of those are good.
Which one do you want to use?
Yeah, sevens are good.
Yeah,
Which one do you want to use?
no one's this one.
No, this one. Which one do you want to use?
She said twice, boy. Well, you just said twice. That man's an idiot.
I don't know what to tell you. 1975. That's for you.
Yeah. What are you doing? Praying on the table?
He's all in for a little more.
Don't worry, you'll be here soon.
Maybe a little more.
A little more.
You want? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, I
don't worry, I'll still be here knitting it up.
I never won that much money. 1970?
Yeah, raise it.
No, you're off.
1945.
1945.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's still 1970.
Yeah, either way. We did it.
75. Pardon me.
How much you got?
1975.
You did 1975?
Well, not anymore. It's in the pot, but I bet 1975. Yeah.
I like that.
I'll let you know what I have after this hand. It could be
$0.
zero.
Thank you. 1945. I don't like that many calls.
He got five. He went all in here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was the one that initially bet pot. Yes, that is correct.
So nice.
Can I get my compliment for this? I'm gonna look like this guy and get this chick.
He said fuck it.
Fuck has been called.
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, no?
I'm
Come
money and
on.
I on idiots.
Okay, put that money in there. Don't worry, I got it. It's fine. Okay, okay. 1975. You're at 1945. So it's gonna be a $60 side pop. Which means that. Yeah. So I'm gonna scoop everything in there. That 60 is gonna end up in front of you. Okay? I don't know. I trust you for something.
Yeah, we'll trust him.
Appreciate it. All right, we did it. Everyone's in for this. You two to win that as well. Here we go. It said 65. Huh? It said 60.
Just run it. Don't listen to him.
Biggest pot of the night.
So far. Nice
Side
hand.
pot first.
I give it to Will. Just trying to get it out.
Yeah, that
What
was,
you got?
That's not a good hand.
2, 4, 6.
So, August 22nd, at MGM. I'm back at the Airbnb. I don't know. I tried to force a few things. The last hand that I was involved in, you see that I had a set of 10s. The reason why I made the play that I did, and for those of you who need a refresher, the board was Queen 10 4 with 2 spades. Super wet board. I'm very much well aware of that. I had pocket 10s, and I check, and it gets back to the cutoff who bets 350, which was a full-size pot bet, and the button calls, the small blind calls, the big blind calls. I go ahead and just rip it all in for like 2,000. Yeah, per my thinking, the guy, like 3 hands in a row, the guy got out of line where he was like betting pot for like 300 or 400 bucks. Then he'd get raised to like 1,000, and he's like, well, I'm already committed, and he would call. And he got out of line a couple of times with like over pairs and wrap draws and flush draws. So when he bet full-size pot on this board, on a Queen 10 4 board or whatever it was, and I have a set of 10s, and there's 3 callers. Yeah, I ripped it all in for $2,000. He ended up having a set of queens, which sucks, which also means that, you know, we're in for 4,000, we're out for 0. Pretty big loss, but that happens in Omaha. Only 3 or 4 hands that I was involved in that were like significant. Actually, there's 5. 2 that I won and 3 that I lost. And one of the ones that I lost, again, I don't feel bad about it. I just feel bad about the result. You know, that Queen 10 4 when I have a set of 10s and there's 2 spades out there, and then I check pot. I rarely check pot because once you check pot, you don't know where you're at. Like, if I lead 350 and then the guy goes over the top of me, I'm in better shape because then I understand he's got a set of queens plus everybody else calling behind. I know that there's so many draws out there. But I don't feel bad about the way I played. I was just like card dead. I did lose like maybe 12 to 1,800 calling bets pre-flop and then just folding. So that was a lot. Normally, if you have some good hands, you're going to start connecting. But every time I had like a suited ace, the board would just completely miss me. If I had like pocket jacks or pocket queens, the board would completely miss me. Yeah, and then I tried forcing, I don't know, 3 or 4 hands where people were checking to me on the button, and I just bet pot, and then they were calling. And I tried making some adjustments for that, and it just, everything I was doing, when I'd go left, the card gods would go right. So when I'd go right, the card gods would go left. But in any case, that's the way it is. We're going to take another shot at it tomorrow and see how it goes. So everybody, play smart and run like a god.